The new travel rules 2025 are here, and they're about to change the way you fly forever. Facial scans at every checkpoint, AI security tunnels that can spot a hidden water bottle before you even reach the gate. And yes, passport free boarding is already live in some countries. If you're not ready, these changes could cost you time, money, or even make you miss your flight. And you don't want that, right? Hey, it's Cheryl from True Travel Treasures. Now, I know everyone's tired of hearing about the real ID deadline, right? That happened in May, and we are now in August. We've been talking about that since the dinosaurs roamed the airports. So let's skip that. Today, I'm spilling the tea on brand new high tech travel rules rolling out in 2025 that could completely change the way you fly, both in the United States and internationally. And if you're not ready, these changes could slow you down, cost you extra money, or make you miss your flight entirely, and you don't want that either. First up is biometric screening. And I'm not talking about a little fingerprint scanner at immigration. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, it's full blown facial recognition at check in, security, boarding, the whole trip and back. Yes, when you're returning. In the United States, you'll see it popping up at more TSA pre check and clear lanes. But internationally, the UK, Japan, Singapore, and India are already deep into this. India's Digiyatra airport lets passengers walk straight through the security without ever showing an ID. In the UK, Heathrow and Gatwick airports are expanding their facial scan boarding lanes. And Japan, they have been quietly perfecting this for years. We just finding out about it. They can match your face to your passport photo in seconds. Here's a traveler impact tip that I have for you when it comes to that. Most travelers don't know this. If your passport photo is more than 10 years old, facial recognition can glitch and you'll get put aside for manual screening. You don't want that. So if your picture looks nothing like you, it's best to renew your passport before you travel. My friend learned this the hard way in Dubai when the scanner didn't believe her 2010 haircut and bangs were the same person. I'm just laughing at the story that she told. Anyways, now let's talk about AI walk-through scanners. Frankfurt Airport is leading the charge in Europe when it comes to this. No more awkward hands up pose in the scanner, no taking off jackets, no removing laptops. You just stroll through what looks like a futuristic hallway while the system scans for prohibited items, liquids, and even the density of your clothing. Like if you wear bulky clothing, they can see right through that. And get this, there are floor based shoe scanners now. You step on it, and millimeter waves scan your shoes while you walk. No shoes removal required. TSA already showed prototypes at CES, and here's the kicker: the new AI shoe scanners are already being tested in the United States. Right now, as we speak, in 2025, you'll stand on a floor mat for about 3 seconds while it scans your shoes for anything suspicious. That's where we're going now. No more untying your laces in front of strangers. I tried one of these walk-through scanners last month. It felt so weird. But it was faster, though, than any line that I've stood in for long. Yeah. The future of air travel is all about convenience for the traveler who is prepared. And here's an impact tip: if you're traveling with medical devices or prosthetics, these AI systems can flag them. So always have your medical documentation handy in case you need a secondary screening. But here's the thing: these travel rules sound futuristic until you're the one stuck at security while everybody else is boarding. I put together my travel secrets on the other side of the boarding gate just for this, so that you know exactly what to expect and how to breeze through airport security seamlessly. Inside, you'll get my newest ebook with hidden travel hacks, insider video guides, and even an audio prep talk so you travel stress free. The link will be in the description. And it's also going to be in the products tab, somewhere maybe right here or below. Grab it before your next trip. You'll thank me later. Here's something a lot of people haven't even heard of yet: passport free boarding. Abu Dhabi is already rolling this out. You check in online, then you go through security and board your flight without ever touching your passport or ID. You can even keep it in your personal item. The system matches your face at every checkpoint. Singapore, Dubai, and several airports in Australia are testing similar systems. And here in the United States, Delta and American Airlines are piloting digital ID travel in select hubs. And here's a tip: sounds convenient, right? But if your airline app glitches or your biometric profile doesn't load on your phone, you could be scrambling. So always keep your physical ID as a backup and keep it close in your personal item. Tech failures do happen, and airport stress is a real thing, guys. Now let's quickly break it down by country so you know what's waiting for you out there. UK, facial boarding at major airports. Japan, fully integrated biometric customs and boarding systems. India, Digiyatra airport across multiple cities. This is going on. Australia, passport free domestic travel trials. US, AI shoe scanners, expanded lanes, and upcoming digital ID flights. Get ready for all of this, folks. Now let's talk about how this could affect travel times. I tested one of these systems last month, and while it felt strange, as I said before, it was definitely faster than any TSA line I've been in. But here's the thing though. When these systems are new, they move slower because everybody's trying to adapt to it. The staff, just everybody, even the passengers are still learning how to adapt, and the staff learning how to troubleshoot. So in early 2025, you should, start to be early at the airport. Period. Oh, and before you go stressing and googling travel gear for hours, don't do that. I already did the homework for you. All my favorite travel must-haves are right below this video in my YouTube shop. Yep, carry-ons, packing cubes, travel pillows, compression socks, everything that actually makes travel easier in 2025. So you might want to grab it, and it will help to support the channel. And if you don't see something that you want, yeah, just go in the search bar, in the shop search bar, and search for it. You'll find it there. Remember, you're already here, so save yourself the hassle and get what works. And honestly, any purchase you make, it will definitely help support this channel, and I appreciate it. Thanks in advance for doing so. Yes. If you take nothing else from this video, I want you to remember this. The best way to handle new travel rules in 2025 is to know them before you go, before you even book your flight. That means checking your departure and arrival airports for current procedures, making sure your ID and passport photo are up to date, and having backups in case of technical failures. Those are the new travel rules 2025 is bringing to us that you need to know about. But there's one more change that could hit you the second you land. And guess what that is? The $250 visa integrity fee. It could apply to you without warning, and most travelers have no idea it exists. Click here somewhere on the screen to watch that video next before you book your next flight. And remember to grab that travel bundle. You will definitely need it for your next trip. See you in the next video, and thanks for watching. Safe flight now.